What's up, everybody? This is my first video log in regards to my intermittent fasting. Hope you enjoy this video. This is really for my personal vlogging anyways, for my personal records, to understand the impacts of intermittent fasting on my body. In terms of a little bit of background, I've done intermittent fasting, the 16x8 schedule, for about a month and a half now. Seen some very good results. Been down about 15 pounds from about, 210-ish down to 195-ish, down to 190 over the past month and a half. This was obviously supplemented by cardio and also 3 times a week, 30-minute HIIT intervals. But anyways, in regards to this fast, this is my first time attempting this 48-hour fast. I've never even done a 24-hour fast before. Having said that, I don't believe that the 24-hour will be too hard because I'm inching on 21 hours now, and I still feel fine. My last calorie intake was at 9:30 last night, and it's about 6:30 now, and so 21 hours, 3 more hours to go for my 24-hour mark, and I feel great. I think the real challenge will be tomorrow morning when I wake up, how hungry I feel, and I hope that I'm not too hungry. In terms of weigh-in, interestingly enough, this morning I weighed in at 194.4. And at 6 p.m. this afternoon, I weighed in and I was weighing in at 192.2. So I lost about 2 pounds by simply not eating. So that's kind of interesting. Anyways, I will log back in tomorrow morning to kind of report back on how I feel. So far, so good. Mouth is feeling a little dry due to ketosis, I suppose. This is how I feel whenever I do my 16x8 and I'm at around the 16 to 17 hour mark. And so we'll see how it goes. Hopefully this will help me, reduce inflammation, which was one of the key drivers as to why I'm trying this fast. I have some chronic issues with my left and right foot in terms of repeated trauma to my tendons, which was sparked from a lot of running. And so I'm hoping that this fast and cleanse will help me reset the body a bit and, more importantly, reduce inflammation in my whole body. So with that said, let's see what happens tomorrow. Peace. So this is day 2 of my first 48-hour intermittent fast. It is now about 5:30 p.m. and I haven't eaten since, I haven't eaten for 44 hours. About 4 more hours to go. Still feeling fine, drinking lots of water. In terms of weight, I weighed in this morning at about 190. And so between now and 4 hours from now, I expect to probably be in the 188 to 190 range. I'm surprised at how well this fast has gone. My mind is relatively clear and I don't actually feel hungry, but I am looking forward to eating food finally again. So yeah, I'll check back in at 9:30 in 4 hours time. See how I feel, and then go from there. Hey, what's up, y'all? So it is now 9:30 p.m. I'm just about done my 48-hour fast for the first time. As I mentioned, this was the first 48-hour fast I've ever done before. I was pretty used to the 16x8 and had some pretty good success with the 16x8 fast, losing about 15 pounds or so in 1.5 months, combined with a bunch of exercise, HIIT, and just overall eating healthy. Some interesting things that I've experienced during the 48-hour fast. Surprisingly, I'm not that hungry. There were random cravings that came up, but I found that just drinking water was sufficient to suppress that hunger. Secondly, I was surprised that even though all I did was drink water, my urine was still, slightly yellow, like a hint of yellow. Nothing out of the ordinary or anything, but it's just surprising that there's still color in the urine and not just pure white or pure clear, I suppose. And so for that, I hope it's just a bunch of toxins leaving my body. Interestingly enough, during that time period, I decided to go buy some ketone test strips. And so I also tested my urine, and so it came up as moderate, I believe 3 on the MMOL scale. And so this shows that there's a moderate amount of ketones in my bloodstream and showing that my body is in ketosis. So that's a good thing. Lastly, I do think that I can continue this fast if I wanted to the next morning. Frankly, I'm a little scared to eat right now. I think my relationship with food has reset a little. However, I am looking forward to getting some calories in me, starting off with some Chinese style soup, some broccoli to kind of ease me in to eating again. With that said, my first 48-hour fast I think was rather successful. Oh, I forgot to mention my weigh-in. So at the beginning of my fast, I was weighing in about 194, 195, and at the end of this fast, I weighed in just now at about 188. So that's, roughly 5 pounds or so of weight loss. Bunch of it is probably water, but I'm hoping at least a pound or two of it was fat. And so, all in all, a positive experience. I will consider doing this again. However, my 16x8s have also been quite successful. One last thing, one of the goals was to try to reduce inflammation in my body. I did find that inflammation has died down a little. However, my foot still has a little bit of inflammation right now as we speak. So I'm not sure how effective it is at reducing inflammation. However, I do think that just general overall cleansing of the system, it works. And that's it, I suppose. Maybe I'll make a video of me eating my first calorie. Maybe I won't. But anyways, take care. Peace.